welcome to Frames. I'm your host, Jim Altoff. On tonight's show, a documentary film, an important film, I think, and no getting around it, a difficult film to watch.
Got a call that I needed to get to the hospital right away.
They rushed him into a room, pulled the curtain.
He had machines breathing for him.
They said there was a good possibility that she would die.
Hannah had been shaken.
He goes, Rebecca, this baby's been shaken.
I believe we're dealing with a shaken baby. It does not look good. Nicholas was crying. The father got angry.
He started shaking him and telling him to stop crying. All Presley wanted was to be loved that day, but instead he shook him.
The seconds that it took to shake Hannah erased her future.
Nicholas is going to be living this forever.
He'll never get out of that prison that he's in.
He sentenced Hannah to a life sentence.
He's getting a life sentence. There's no chance of parole for him.
The life sentence is on the child and anyone who's left behind caring for the child that loves this child. That's the real life sentence.
The film is called The Life Sentence, and it's about child abuse, in particular, the shaken baby syndrome. The film was produced by a local nonprofit organization called COPE24, and with me, the executive director, Rene Howitt. Rene, welcome to Frames, and thank you for being with us. First of all, tell us a little bit about COPE24. Who are you? What's your purpose?
Well, our mission is to try to reduce child abuse and neglect by creating a better, healthier parents. And we believe that that could best be done through our school systems and through education, just like every other subject in our schools. Education is the key. And so we believe that if we reach our youth and prepare them for the stresses and the responsibilities of parenting, that only good things can come from that.
You need to reach parents as well, and on your wonderful website, I see that you produce parenting videos, you provide speakers for schools and so on.
Well, that is true that we have a parenting program. The primary target audience would be to reach our youth before they become parents, but certainly the program could be used for young adults that are expecting a child or somebody that's now has the child and sees the difficulties and wants to attain those skills. Doesn't just accept the fact that I'm not doing so good at this and doesn't seek to get better.
Yeah. All right, I'd like you to set up the life sentence for us. What are we going to see?
This is a video that is a documentary. It documents the stories of 4 families whose babies were shaken and or suffered severe head trauma as infants, but they didn't die. And they're no longer infants and they're no longer healthy. And we want our youth to understand how easily this can happen and how fast a child is damaged, and that now, because medical technology has gotten so good, these babies typically do survive, but they'll never be healthy again.
We'll talk more after we watch The Life Sentence.